Hey everyone, my name is Carly Bly with Toyota Motor North America. Welcome back to Understanding Four-Wheel Drive, a 3-part video series about Toyota's four-wheel drive systems. This is part 2 of 3. In the first part, we kick things off with some drivetrain basics, exploring why the need for four-wheel drive exists in the first place. So with that understanding, let's now take a closer look at part-time four-wheel drive. With four-wheel drive, we introduce a component that can split the power to both the rear and front axles, the transfer case. This is the key component that defines four-wheel drive. A transfer case distinguishes it not just from the two-wheel drive layout we learned about in part 1, but also from all-wheel drive systems. So when four-wheel drive is engaged, the power now flows through the transmission to this transfer case, where it's split evenly between the front and rear axles through a special planetary gear set and heavy-duty chain that connects the front and rear drive shafts. This type of system is called part-time four-wheel drive. And when it's engaged, the drive shafts are mechanically locked together in the transfer case so that the front and rear axles rotate at the same speed. But anyone who's used part-time four-wheel drive on dry, high-traction pavement has likely experienced a binding feeling when turning. This happens because the front and rear axles need to travel at slightly different arcs, but they can't because they're locked together and rotating at the same speed. So instead, the wheels are forced to slip, causing that binding sensation. As such, part-time four-wheel drive is designed to be used in low traction situations only. Low traction terrain like snow or mud allows the tires to slip more freely, accommodating that different wheel speed during turns. Now, the other function of the transfer case is to provide an additional low-range gear reduction setting, commonly called 4-low instead of 4-high. When this mode is selected by the driver, the planetary gear set in the transfer case provides a gear reduction that multiplies torque to the drive wheels. This can be used when extra torque or rotational force is required to pull the vehicle up and over large obstacles, or to slow down wheel spin while still providing maximum torque, which is key in very low traction situations. In 4-high, however, the system just bypasses this low range gear and sends the power straight through to the drive wheels. So that's the idea behind part-time four-wheel drive. Next up, we'll dive into full-time four-wheel drive.